What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Small Biz. In today's video, we're going to talk about how Muln just announced a 1-for-9 reverse split. My guess is effective tomorrow. What that means with compliance 19 trading days away at September the 5th. Is it true that TTOO is in play once again? Last trade 26.10, and why? And did Mcom lose the Van Muth takeover bid, and why that could be a blessing in disguise? All that and more coming right up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, happy, what is this, Tuesday to you? I hope everyone's doing well. It's a hot and muggy 89 degrees here in Atlanta, Georgia. As I just mentioned, I would like to quickly cover 2 or 3 other scenarios before I give you why it looks like Muln did the right thing going 1-for-9. Starting off with the fact that our Discord for stocks will open next week, probably Wednesday or Thursday. I have never had a Discord channel, but I'm certain that I'll figure it out real quick. If you want to be a part of the show, you got to have a premium membership at trysmallbiz.com. That's trysmallbiz.com. And no, you don't need a small business. All you need to do is add your name, your email, your credit card information. You can pay by the month, $60, cancel anytime, or save 16% by the year. It's at $600. Very important before I move on to those 3 stocks. We've had over 100 premium members stop paying in the last few months. Some of you may not be aware of the fact that your annual renewal, for example, is up. And if you don't pay, whether you re-sign up by the month, which is perfectly okay, or go $600, which works out to $50 a month and save 16% by the year, you can't get into our Facebook group, which is open. You can't get into the Discord. You can't get into the stock texting and 2 or 3 other things that we're working on. So one more time, you must have a premium membership at trysmallbiz.com if you want to be part of our Discord channel, which launches next week. TTOO, last trade, 26.5. All right, look. We started buying this stock at 7 or 8 cents. It made a big move to 45. I did multiple videos and posts saying, get out of it in the mid 40s. 3 times I said, buy it back at 24, sell it in the low 32s. Once again, last night after earnings, it got back up there into that 31 and change, 32, pull the ripcord. This morning, it broke double bottom support at 24 and went all the way to 22 and change. Then right before this video, when I tweeted, boom, all the way up to 30. Was that short covering? Was that another insider purchase? I do not know. Now it's up at 29. So if I had to guess, we're going to run into resistance, like I said, at 32, 35, 41, and 45. If it's me and I'm out of cash because I'm carrying 4 bags as we speak, I'm much more comfortable buying the stock in and around a quarter on a pullback. But do not chase it. If you're paying $29, $30, which it may see before this video is over, you're paying too much. You should be paying in and around a quarter or hanging on to whatever you already have. But before I move on, to all you motherfuckers who keep telling me that I'm nothing but a marketeer, I've been trading this stock market for 30 years, half of it as a broker, from 93 to 2007. I've made and lost millions. And in case you're not following me for more than, I don't know, a week or 2 on Twitter, we have racked up 125 winners for 744% as of July the 31st when I ended the program. There's no more pinned tweets. It's going behind closed doors in the Discord. And yeah, you're going to need a premium membership at trysmallbiz.com. So be careful. Anything is possible with TTOO, but I'm much more comfortable. What is this? This would be like the 5th time nibbling in and around a quarter. All right. Mcom, before I get quickly to Muln. The Van Muth takeover bid fell through. And about an hour ago, Sal is going back and forth with Van Moofer News. It appears, and this is a very fluid situation, so don't take what I'm saying for gospel, that the original founders of the company are buying back the assets in bankruptcy court. Now, their laws are obviously going to be a little bit different than ours, because if you can buy back the assets and just absolve or get rid of the debt, holy shit, is that a sweetheart deal? So Sal's a bit upset. Sal, I know that we don't get along that well. In fact, I would dare say that we might be about this close to being mortal enemies, but might I suggest, settle down. Settle down. You did a fantastic job the week leading into and prior to hearing the news on VanMoof. You haven't been degrading or demoralizing any shareholders. Take me out of the picture. You did a fantastic job representing yourself, the shareholders, and the company. But it might be a fucking blessing in disguise. They were 10 times the size of you. There might be landmines that you're not aware of over there that only the founders who are apparently trying to buy back the company in bankruptcy are aware of. You've got a launch of a retail store in the next week. You've got earnings next week. I hope even if revenue's flattish to slightly down year over year, our EBITDA or our march towards profitability is up. And last but not fucking least, Sal, please, you issued 10 million shares yesterday at 7 and change. You're probably in there right now, last trade, 0666, issuing another 8 to 10 million or more. Right now, you need to get the shareholders on your side. Enough of the SEPA. Lay off. Get back to positivity. Tell us what the hell, if anything, is going on with YAYO. And if it's not going to be them, it's going to be somebody else. We got to come together as a community, including a guy right here who owns a ton of stock, my biggest position at a quarter, if we're ever going to get off our back and get anywhere close to NASDAQ compliance. With that said, what is going on with Muln? If you read the press release this morning, and again, this is a fluid situation, we still have not, as of a little afternoon, gotten an answer on whether or not the reverse is tomorrow. I'm assuming that it is. But they're obviously listening to what guys like myself and others are saying. I predicted 1 for 50 if they were going to rape the public and turn this into a lifestyle stock for a few more years. But it appears, David, listen, because I've been suggesting nonstop for 2 weeks, 1 for 9. That has to do, as the press release pointed out, to the rule 3810, which says that you cannot do a more than 1 for 250 reverse inside of a 2-year window. Well, they already did 1 for 25. 1 for 10 would have pushed them over the limit. So they correctly did a 1 for 9. However, we have, and I want to thank the gentleman who pointed out Labor Day, September the 4th, we have 19 trading sessions until September the 5th, which that is publicly announced to be compliance in order to get back and up and over $1 for NASDAQ. However, as they correctly pointed out in the press release today through David, it is possible that the NASDAQ is going to demand, once again, 20 trading sessions. Well, we only have 19. So, David, if it's me, your lawyers better be on the phone right now with NASDAQ, perhaps sharing all of the naked selling information, saying, look, we need some more time. We are in the process of doing a 1 for 9. We've got some events. We've got what I hope is going to be numbers and millions of dollars of revenue and PR and television stations and all sorts of positivity over the course of the next 19 or 20 trading sessions. Because if we fall below $1 for just one fucking day, that's it. We're non-compliant, especially if they demand the full 19 or 20 trading sessions. So my fingers are crossed, my toes are crossed, everything's crossed. I bought some at $11.88. My average is 50 cents, so reverse split adjusted will be 4.5. Do I expect to make money? No. Do I think the stock could pump to 2, 2.5, maybe even 3 with the right news and absolutely no more dilution? Yeah, but that's saying a lot, isn't it? It's possible that we're going to regain compliance somewhere between 1.5 and 2, and then get smashed down. And then here comes the printing press at the end of the year, or most likely beginning of next. And then, I don't know, somewhere around my 54th birthday in April of 2024, we're back under $1. But if we hold compliance, and this is the important part in closing, and maintain that dollar post-split, and again, we can't go under that level, not even a single day. We would, if we went back under $1, be eligible for a 6-month and then probably another 6-month extension to get back up over $1 once and for all. But in my opinion, and I could be fucking wrong, this is the absolute right thing to do, because if we're destined for the pink sheets, wouldn't you rather have a 1 for 9 versus a 1 for 50 or 1 for 100? I know I would. So until next time. Ladies and gentlemen, very important. We got to come together as a community if you're long the stock. And until next time, always remember that I love you, and thanks for watching. Don't chase TTOO, 2860. Probably going to come down, I don't know, somewhere 26 and change, 27. Gets close to a quarter. You have my permission to add a little, but you've got even odds at this point, and you're in the middle of the trading range. That bad news sends us back down to 15 cents because they've been working on this sepsis test for 9 years. CEO has a transplant and a sepsis provider. If anybody's a poster boy to get that thing approved, it's him, but there's no guarantees in this motherfucking stock market, is there?